Hi everyone, it's Chrissie and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your first time watching. We're back with yet another apartment renovation, and this time we're actually going to be renovating a slightly bigger one. It's actually a two-story apartment, and it's for a couple of university students. So this one is I believe it's the 720 or the 710. I think it's the 720 ZenView apartments. Either way, the correct name will obviously be in the top left hand of the screen, and I'll also have it in the description as I always do. But it's the apartment where the karaoke legends household originally lives if you start a new save file and load up Myshuno. So yeah, this is where they live, and I decided to turn their apartment, which was originally I believe a 3-bedroom or 2-bedroom, I think it was a 2-bedroom apartment. I decided to turn it into a 4-bedroom 2-bathroom apartment. So yeah, it's quite a bit bigger, if that makes sense. It has space for more Sims. Because I wanted it to be a university student apartment, I wanted to fit in as many students as I possibly could, and I also wanted to try out a couple of new layouts and things like that. So yeah, I wanted to see what I could do with it and experiment a little bit, and I really liked the way it turned out. So we have on the first floor, as you walk in, we're going to have the living room space. We have an open floor plan living room, kitchen and dining area. And then downstairs we have a tiny little bathroom that's right off of the entryway, and we also have 1 bedroom. And then upstairs we have 3 bedrooms and another bathroom. So yeah, like I said, quite a bit of space. 2 of the bedrooms actually have double beds. One of them is pushed against the wall, so you can't access the other side unless your Sims scoot over. But the other one you can access both sides. And then the other 2 bedrooms have single beds in them, and I did personalize all of the bedrooms. I kind of tried to think of possible hobbies that the students could have that live here, and I tried to personalize their bedrooms based on what I thought maybe their hobbies would be, or what university they might be in. So I kind of thought 2 of them would be in Foxbury, and then 2 of them would be in Brighchester. So yeah, we have a couple of different universities going on, and then obviously different hobbies and all of that stuff. For the main living space and the kitchen and everything, obviously I did clutter it up, I did personalize it, but I tried to go for the idea that maybe one of the students, maybe their family owns this apartment and they're living here, and they have friends living with them to maybe help with the rent or the mortgage or whatever you want to call it, or just help with the bills. And that one Sim is a little bit more responsible for how the apartment is furnished, and maybe they got it fully furnished from their family to move into when they went to university. So a lot of the common areas that this furniture, they're all very matchy. I try to use a lot of things from Dream Home Decorator and Tiny Living, because those items feel they come they feel they're very similar in style, and they all feel they could be items that maybe Sims bought at IKEA or something, and it's not bad quality, but it's on the cheaper side, or it's on the mass-produced side, if that makes sense in a way. So I wanted to do it that way, just to make it seem there are a couple of university students living here, and I wanted to add in a couple of random, I say in air quotes, items like the beanbag chair and those fun colored coffee tables that don't match, and things like that, things that seem the university students have come in, and they did add some of their own personal things, like the beanbag chair, the poof, the little coffee tables and the plants, and things like that. I wanted to make it look like they have lived here for a while, and they've added some of their own fun things to the apartment. Same with the dining room table. I'm going to add a couple of really bright rainbow chairs to it, and then 4 normal chairs, I say in air quotes, normal color chairs as well. Make it look they've brought in the fun rainbowed chairs. And same with these pillows, I add a couple of different colored pillows as well, and just to make it look colorful and fun and a little bit on the younger side, if that makes sense. That's kind of how I thought, to portray the whole it's a student's apartment and not a family apartment, if that makes sense. But I really do like the way it turned out. Now, something I do want to say before I actually get to all of the bedrooms is that somehow, some way, when I was furnishing the bedrooms, my computer somehow either corrupted or lost one of the clips that I had for one of the bedrooms. So upstairs I mentioned that there are 3 bedrooms. 2 of them are obviously on the bigger side because they have the double beds in them, and then one of them is a little bit smaller, kind of like the one on the first floor that I will show you in the video. But the other bedroom, the smaller one upstairs, I completely just lost the footage. I thought I had recorded it, but when I put it in my editing software, it apparently didn't record. It recorded like less than a second of that footage, and I don't know how that happened, and that just meant that I have no footage of that one bedroom. And I don't know how it did that. I don't know why it did that. It's never done that before. But when I noticed noticed that it happened with this build, I actually went and I checked through some of the other footage that I also recorded in the last week and a half, because I've kind of been trying to pre-record a little bit, which I will talk about in a second. But I noticed it happened with another apartment build as well that I already did, that I already completed, so I don't want to go back and redo what I did. Because in that one, it wasn't just one small bedroom that messed up, it was the entire kitchen and dining room space, which I absolutely love the way that kitchen and dining room turned out, and I'm so mad that somehow the footage for that just got lost. And it annoys me to no end, because I really wanted to show that. Normally I would never cut out footage of me doing a kitchen or a dining room. That's one of the things that I always include in my speed builds. I'll always, I'll cut out bathrooms like I did with this one. I cut out me doing the bathrooms. I'll cut out doing floor plans and hallways and stuff like that if I want the video to be shorter. But I'll never cut out doing living rooms or bedrooms or kitchens, because those are for me the most interesting parts to furnish. So when I lost that footage, I was so mad. But the thing is, because I love the way it turned out so much, I don't want to go back and redo it, because I don't want to take the chance that I'll mess it up and do it differently than I did, because I really like it. And also it would be really weird for me to go back and then undo everything that I did, delete everything and then just put everything back. It would just make for a weird video, because I know where everything is supposed to go. I know everything that I want to use. It feels redundant, if that makes sense. So for that video, I'm really sorry. It will be coming out. I will still be posting the video. I debated about whether I wanted to just scrap the whole build and the whole video, but then I decided I really liked it, so I don't want to do that. So I will be posting that video, but unfortunately you won't see me furnishing the kitchen and dining room. Obviously, I will show all of that off in detail at the end of the speed build, like I usually do in the live tour bits that I do. Same for this one. I will be showing off the bedroom that got misplaced, I'll say, and I will be showing off that at the end in the live tour. But yeah, just wanted to mention that. But back to this build. So this apartment actually does have a balcony, which I thought was really fun for university students. So on the balcony I put a grill, I put a bubble blower, and I put a little picnic table. I also put a juice keg out there. So there's a lot of fun things for the students to do. So there's obviously a TV in the living room. I have a games console. I have the new card game that came with Love Struck. Obviously we have the bubble blower outside, and then they all have fun hobby things in their bedrooms to do as well. So this first bedroom that we're furnishing is a very pink purple bedroom, and I thought the student that lives here would be really into music, so they actually have a keyboard in their bedroom. I also put a guitar in their bedroom as well as a bunch of music and record related clutter and posters and things like that on the walls, which I absolutely love. I love the way this bedroom turned out. It's one of my favorites. I think my favorite is either between this one or the I don't know if I like the art student or the physical more physical educational like oriented students' bedroom more. We'll see. I can't exactly remember what I did with both of those because, like I said, I've been building a lot of apartments over the past like week and a half. So I can't exactly remember what I did with all of them. So we'll see as I go through this, but we've now moved on to the second floor bedrooms. And as you can see, one of the bedrooms is already done. I do apologize. That one is a little bit more on the, I guess, plainer side. Not plain, but like it's a little bit less themed. I thought the sim that lives there would be in the debate club in Brichester. So yeah, they're in the debate club, so they spend a lot of time maybe like in like their room practicing their debating skills, or they're on the computer a lot. Maybe they do a lot of research. And I also put a violin in their bedroom. I thought maybe that's something that they practiced when they were kids, and they've kind of kept up with it more as just a hobby rather than, you know, actually wanting to be great at it like the student downstairs is with their music. I felt like maybe violin was just a little like hobby that they did when they were taking a break from research, or, you know, something like that. But then we've moved on now to the art student's bedroom, and this bedroom I absolutely love. It's a little bit more blue in color scheme. I tried to like color code the bedrooms as much as I could without going too overboard. So obviously the one downstairs is a little bit more pink and purple. This one is a little bit more blue. We have the debate student's apartment, which is a little bit more, not apartment, but bedroom, which is a little bit more on the green and yellow side. And then the other like bedroom is going to be a lot more pink again. So the one downstairs is a little bit more purple, I think. If I'm, no, the one downstairs it's a little bit more pink, and then one upstairs is a little bit more purple, if I remember correctly. But I do really like the way all the bedrooms turned out, and I really like this bedroom as well. I love the fact that I used a couple more like, not rundown items, but a little bit more items that are a little bit more mismatched. So the city living bed, and then I used this chair that actually came with, I believe, 𝘕𝘂𝘔, this like plastic stool, and I used it kind of as a little end table to put a lot of like clutter books on, like art books, and we have a lot of things from the artist. I can't remember what the kit was called. I think it was called the Artist Studio Kit. And I used a lot of things from that for this apartment. Not apartment. I keep saying apartment. But I used a lot of things from that for this bedroom especially. But we're also going to be doing the last bedroom, which we're working on right now, is the fourth bedroom. It's another one of the bigger ones, but the one that has the bed that's a little bit more like pushed up against the wall. And this one is for a student that I thought would be really into like physical education. So it's very like I said, it's a little bit more purple, but it's also a little bit more, I don't want to say girly, but yeah, girly a little bit. So two of them is a little bit more girly just with the color schemes, but of course I tried to make these bedrooms feel like any sim could be in them, and it's all about their interests rather than their gender, if that makes sense. I do try and always do that with my apartments, because personally for me, I feel like any color could be for any gender. It really doesn't matter. But this one, like I said, is for a sim that's a little bit more into physical stuff. So there's a yoga mat, there's also a boxing bag for them as well. And then I do try and put a bunch of like sport related posters and like sport jerseys that are mounted and trophies and things like that on the walls. So just to show that, you know, they're very into sports. Maybe they're on the sports team at their university, or they were like on sports teams when they were in high school or something like that, and it's kind of just carried over into their university life. But for the bed, for this bedroom, I absolutely love the way I did the bed. So I used the bed that came with the pre-order items for the 𝘕𝘂𝘔 pack. So it's a little bit more disheveled and it's a little bit like messy looking, which I love. I freaking love this bed so much. And I combined it with the love seat that we got from the Life and Death pack, I believe. So it's basically a couch. I combined the bed with the couch to make it look like it has a headboard, and I love it. I've been loving doing this in apartments recently and combining beds and love seats to make like more interesting looking beds and headboard combinations, which is something that I've done in the past, and I've kind of like stopped doing it and now I'm back doing it. And just as a heads up, the bed does work perfectly fine. I did play test it. It all works perfectly fine. everything in this apartment works. I play tested everything to make sure that Sims could get everywhere and all of that stuff. But with all of that said, we're basically done with this speed build portion, and we're going to go on ahead and jump on into the game and take a look at it, where I'll show you guys everything that you might have missed as I've sped up the footage and all of that stuff. So yeah, let's go on ahead and jump on into the game. Okay, so here we are with the finished apartment, and yeah, like I said, it's the 702 ZenView apartment. But yeah, this is what the apartment looks like. So as you come in, I do have some Sims obviously on the lot playtesting it, so ignore the fact that there are some of them over like around the apartment, and the fact that these pillows for some reason decided to like plop down. I don't know why, but this has been happening to me in some of my builds, where items that I've raised up using the 0 and 9 keys have just been like lowering themselves every time I load into a lot. I don't know why it's been happening. Same with these magazines, but anyway. But yeah, as you come in, we have a little entryway with some clutter, a bookshelf underneath the stairs, you know, another one over there. We have this bathroom that's right off of the entryway. It's just a shower, toilet, sink, you know, very plain. But we have the nice big living room area with, you know, a lot of clutter, like I said, games console. We have a TV that also functions as a stereo and a bookcase because it's from Tiny Living. And yeah, we have a little dining room area with some fun colored chairs. We have the game, like the card game thing from 𝘕𝘔𝘔. I also put some tarot cards over there because I thought, why not? Yeah, we have the dining room space, and then we have the kitchen. That's very cute. I love the way the kitchen turned out with the fairy lights and everything like that. Again, a lot of clutter, as I said, a lot of like post-it notes and things like that everywhere. We also have the balcony out front where I have a dartboard, we have some seating areas, we have bubble blower, we have the juice keg. I have some space for them to plant some plants as well if that's something they want to do. And then downstairs we do have one bedroom. Like I said, it's the one that's a little bit more purple colored, I think. Yeah, purpled. So yeah, we have a single bed down here with a lot of music related things. We have a guitar, a keyboard. They all have their own desks as well. I don't think I mentioned that, but they all have their own desks and computers because I thought that's important for a university student. But yeah, we have a little cluttered desk over there with their laptop. And that is basically the entire first floor. Now, going upstairs, we have a tiny little hallway space as well as another bathroom that I didn't show in the footage. But yeah, just another bathroom. This one has a shower and tub combo. And then right at the front, we have a smaller bedroom. This is the one that didn't get in the footage because the footage somehow got like missing when I was doing the editing. But this is the one that I thought would be for the sim that's in the debate club. So this bedroom is a little bit more green and yellow colored. But they also have their own desk space. They have a dresser, you know, everything like that. Bed. I also put a violin in here because I thought maybe they were into violin when they were younger. And it's kind of something that's just a little bit of a hobby for them. And I also put in a couple of these like tarot card prints from Life and Death because I thought maybe the tarot cards downstairs are actually this Sims tarot cards, and they've been doing that and they're really into it. So yeah, they have a couple of tarot card prints. They also have their own bookcase. And then the other bedrooms upstairs are the art students bedroom, which is this one. It's a little bit more blue, a little bit more messy. There's a lot of like, you know, sketchbooks and art related clutter everywhere. I love the way this turned out. And yeah, so they have their little painting corner. They have their own desk as well, obviously a little bit smaller this time. But yeah, they have their own like closet space and everything that they would need. I love the way this bedroom turned out. I know I mentioned in the voiceover that the one downstairs might be my favorite, but I think this one, which is the bedroom for the sim that's a little bit more into sport, is probably my favorite bedroom out of all four of them, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, as you come into this bedroom, they have a little dresser over there with some clutter on it. They have their bed that is a little bit more of a kind of like makeshift bed that I made myself using this one from 𝘕𝘔𝘔 and a... Oh, I didn't use the couch from Life and Death. I used the couch from the 𝘤𝘰𝘮𝘻 kit that we got recently, which I absolutely love. But yeah, I combined the bed and the couch to make a little headboard, which, like I said, does work perfectly fine. But yeah, they have a yoga mat and a boxing bag, and then obviously they have their own like desk area. Like I said, the sim is really into sports, and they've always been really into sports. So yeah, there's a lot of like sport related posters and clutter and like, you know, trophies and things like that everywhere. I also thought they might be really into games as well, so they do have, you know, some game posters and clutter and things like that all over the place as well. But yeah, this is basically the entire apartment, you guys. But let me show you a little floor plan shot. So this is obviously the second floor, and then downstairs we have the first floor as well. It's all up on the gallery if you want to go ahead and download it. Gallery links, all of that stuff, all of the information will be in the description as always. But yeah, you guys, that is it for this build. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, all of the download information, everything like that will be in the description as always. But yeah, you guys, that is it for this speed build. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, all of the download information, gallery ID, everything like that will be in the description as always. If you liked this video, give it a like. If you're new to the channel, feel free to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell as well to be notified of whenever I upload a new video. Like I mentioned in the voiceover, and I'll talk about briefly, I am pre-recording a little bit. I'm getting some apartment builds and some other builds done as much as I can before the holidays, because I have some plans over the holidays. I have someone visiting me that I haven't seen in ages, so I don't really want to like spend all of my time recording and working when they're here. So I'm trying to get some things done. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for builds or apartments or smaller builds, if that makes sense, that you would like to see, then definitely let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this apartment. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you're having a great week, and I will talk to you all in my very next video. Bye everyone.